Welcome to Two Kyles on Craft Beer. We are going to be looking at some session IPAs, which is a big thing now, which I like. So I'm a fan of...
Are you reading off a really bad, like, a oh.
Which is a big thing now, which I like. Session IPAs basically means lower ABV.
So you can
IPA.
drink a lot.
Yeah.
And not get too drunk.
We don't encourage drinking a ton or drinking to excess. The
Yes,
nice
we
thing
do.
about these, you can have a couple of beers and be okay and not feel like you can't drive, that kind of thing. But I still shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Alright, I should backtrack.
Oh my god.
This video's the worst. Session ale, it's just lower alcohol content so that they don't get you quite as drunk.
Yeah. You can drink more without less of an effect.
What?
Oh my god, that makes sense.
So the session beer movement came about sort of as a reaction to all the high alcohol extreme beers that were out there.
Can you stop talking? I'm like, I can try.
Look, because I like the thought of having the juxtaposition of me talking loudly and you dying.
A lot of tissues. I
She's
have a
very
lot of
excited.
tissues. No, I keep a lot of tissues in my robe. Which isn't because it's cold.
I will let her finish putting boogers into a napkin.
It's a tissue, it's not a napkin.
Sorry. Do you want me to stop the video? I kind of want to just keep it going. So the session ales and session beers, that whole movement came about as an answer and sort of a pushback against all the extreme beers that were being brewed. I mean, you were seeing imperial everything. These are fantastic options for going out, having a pint with your meal, coming home.
But then having it taste like something.
Exactly. That's the key with these beers. So we're looking at IPAs, which is kind of a marriage of the most popular style in the craft beer industry right now, and this is the session version of that. So we have the Founders All Day IPA, which is a 4.7 alcohol by volume. The Daytime from Lagunitas, which is a 4.67, and the brand new Stone Go To IPA, which clocks in at 4.5, so this is actually the lowest alcohol content, which is surprising.
Should go this way.
Yes, which is surprising because Stone is known for big, bold, in-your-face beers. Go ahead. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that the Daytime is the lightest so far. Interesting.
That smells sweeter.
The Stone seems to be, maybe from where I'm sitting, it looks like it's the darkest.
I don't like the smell of this very much. It smells,
It's very piney and
well,
resiny,
yeah.
and it has a little bit of that yogurt hop flavor
Yeah.
smell that you don't like.
I don't really like it very much.
This does have, it's almost like a tangerine smell
Yeah.
again on this one. And,
That's just pure hop.
yeah.
This is the Stone Go To. Oh, I don't like the smell. It's also kind of smells like vanilla.
Mm. That's pretty nice though. I mean, it's not as hoppy necessarily as I would have thought. It tastes more like just kind of a slightly hoppier ale. There is a bit of a lingering bitterness in it though. That kind of sticks with you. This is nice. I like this. You don't like it?
It's yogurty and vanilla-y. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ugh. I don't like it.
Alright. Definitely can taste more malts in this one. Yeah, this has more of a citrus hop to it, and I think
like this.
It's a little more balanced than.
And it's crisper
Yeah.
than that. That's too
This one lingers with you.
warmy.
What?
Warmy? This is more like cold weather beer,
Mm.
and it's too heavy. I don't know.
It definitely has a much heavier. taste
I
to it.
feel like if I'm gonna drink a session beer, I don't want it to be too heavy. I'm not looking for heavy.
Mhm.
I'm looking for more like spring and summer type light, not light as in less calories, light as in taste.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I get more bitterness. This one's just more the citrus and malt.
I like this one.
I'm getting citrus in this one.
And yummy.
Almost more lemon. Where this one was kind of leaned into the orange territory. This is more.
Yeah, it's like a lemon limey taste.
And it's got a little bit of that weedy taste to it. Weed, not wheat, but
Pot.
yes, marijuana.
It's because hops and marijuana are related.
That is also true.
So that's why a lot of hops, like when you smell some beers, it's like, whoa, that smells like a car I just drove by that was doing a fishbowl.
So, of the three,
Done.
I would have to agree.
Yep, Lagunitas wins this game.
This one,
It kind of is the epitome of a session beer. It's really good.
it finishes crisp,
Yeah.
and it's
I could sit here and drink a bunch of these, and I probably will because we're home for the night. And also not feel guilty because it's, that's what's great about session beers is they're such a low ABV. So if you have 3, you're not going to be like, oh God, I feel kind of drunk and I have to go to bed. And
It's surprising to me that the Stone is the lowest ABV. I mean, granted, it's 4.5 to 4.7. It's not a huge leap, but it's it's the lowest ABV, but it tastes like the heaviest of the 3.
yeah,
And the one that's the highest, which again, not a great leap up in ABV, but the one that's the highest in ABV tastes the lightest.
yeah.
It's interesting.
Don't like the Stone.
I like it.
I don't. Get the all day. Or no. Oh God.
Get the
The
all day.
daytime. Yeah, get the all day because it's good, but especially the daytime because it's and I feel like it's a good transition beer for people getting into craft beer.
Yeah.
It's not intimidating, but there's a lot of flavor, but it's not overpowering. This is more user friendly because it's the crispness, it's the refreshing kind of feel
Yeah.
that it has to it.
Yeah, daytime is going to be great for someone who's not into craft beer in general. But more specifically, I think, for the lager drinkers, this is the one. Whereas ale drinkers, where this one does have more malt presence to it, this would be good for ale drinkers, people who are, like Newcastle or Bass, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this. Maybe that's a solid video.
This I don't like. It sucks. These 2 I really like. I still want to drink it.
Do you want to intro this one?
Nope.
Why not?
Because
Welcome to Two Kyles on Craft Beer. We are looking at. Welcome to Two Kyles on Craft Beer.